Being Khru Brandon's here with me, right? He's gonna give me this kick standing still. Just give me a little motion, right? Lightly he switches up on his toe. The reason why his leg gotta turn, because he wants to hit the floating bone of my rib. So while he's coming up, he wants it in there. The lower part of his shin and the instep. Again, bang. Now he wants to turn because that turn is a defense. Are you following? Please pay attention to this part. Because as soon as I was to check, or if I roll my body, I'm gonna lift him off balance. The first thing he wants to do is bring his knee down when I grab. So as soon as he goes, boom, he wants to bring his knee down. That down controls here, right across my body, which causes him to either elbow me or to push me away with me with the other leg. So we're here, and he kicks. He wants to turn this in. If he kicks directly just straight up, it's easy for me to just throw him over. Are you following me? There is no connection to it. So that's why the hip is very important, because in Thai boxing, even the leg coming across is a defense. So if he's keeping me and he sees I'm gonna rush him, that's a defense. It doesn't always have to be this way. It can be right in the center as well. You understand? So doing this is very important to understand why we're curving our leg in. If you just come up, and you got a lot of fighters that do a lot of kickboxing, if you just come up with your leg and they block that, hit you with the hook in the right hand, they'll come down the middle or just roll with it. Take it right there and boom, bop, hit you with the same right. So if you don't curve into that hit, wham! See, now how they're gonna counter it? You're sticking. It's called, in Maisonetsmuaythai, we call this, give him the sticky leg. To damage him and stick that leg in him. Because this is just a connection to something else. So when you're throwing the switch kick, remember one thing. When you throw a switch kick, the reason you're throwing a switch kick is to generate power. Don't say nothing, just let me talk. Go again. Do the switch is to generate power. It also is a defensive kick. There is no such thing as offensive with this kick. The misconception. If we're fighting and he just throws a switch and I move away, where's he going? Off of a right hand, a lot of people like to throw the 1-2 into a switch kick. Well, easy for me to move back from it. That's why people fall on their ass a lot. A switch kick is defensive. So if he's timing with the jab, and he sees he's just timing me. He sees I'm about to come in, that's what he wants. That's what the switch kick's for. If he throws his 1, then he throws his 2, and he sees that he made room into the 2. Now I try to come in, he goes up to himself. That's why our kick goes up. Because if he throws it and brings his face forward, wait, boom, he's gonna get cracked. Are you understanding the importance of it?
Yes, sir.
So if he's here, he throws the 1, boom, then he throws his 2, boom, he fits that technique. Now he sees the reaction. From that reaction, then he gets in. He long guards himself. Now he fits that in. It's defensive. Defensive. He throws the hook, the right hand comes. He feels I come in. Look, how's he working off my timing? It looks beautiful. Doesn't it look sexy? It's called Maisonetsmuaythai. You get it? Okay? So we're here. He throws me teep. He plays with the teep. He waits for me to react. Oh, fuck now. See? He don't throw a 1, a big teep, and then I move, and then he tries to reach with that big ass shit, and I go, what the fuck is he doing? This happens all the time. And mostly it happens with a lot of people, they are not educated. They got elementary school Muay Thai. Muay Thai, the switch kick is a defensive move, not an offensive move. Defensive. Why? You are creating space, not making space. All right? So if he's here, he creates the space between me and him. See that? He creates the space. Now, if you're doing the Pac-Man motion, which is coming in, then you are trying to make space. That don't work off of that. Because even if he throws a straight right, he's still going to create space. It's a defensive move. You getting it?